stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Young. And Trent subbed in for Barnes. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
McDermott sets a screen. And the basket by Vassell. 5 points in the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Flynn the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Johnson outside. Collins a screen on Anunoby. Here's Johnson. McDermott kicks to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. McDermott with the screen for Jones. Pass to McDermott. Lets it go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Flynn. That shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And it's Vassell in the corner. And he banks in the layup. Vassell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Trent. Rebounded by McDermott. Spurs have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Back to Vassell. Jones looking for an opening. Back to McDermott. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Anunoby, good.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Good work defensively by Trent. Passes it to Banton. To the inside. Here's Siakam. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's San Antonio. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Devontae Graham, and it's Sohan in at small forward. Graham with the ball. Here's Sohan. Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Sohan. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. Porter with the steal. Here's Banton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Banton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Raptors. Here's Sohan, defended by Young. The pass to Bates Diop. They set the screen. Got it from 16 feet.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Pass to Trent. This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now Trent from the arc. Roby with the rebound. Roby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's a good screen. And it's Sohan missing. Passes it to Banton. To the middle. It's picked off. Graham surveying the floor. Here's Sohan. Pass to Bates Diop. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Sohan. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
For 3.
Graham's got his 5th assist in this one. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Banton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Flynn comes in for Gary Trent. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season, should be less than them.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Graham, the pass to Sohan. Here's the screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sohan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Banton. Back to Flynn. For the 3. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. Here's Roby. Here's Sohan. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Tries it from 19. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet outside. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
French checked in for Toronto.
Over and over again. It's your north side crew.
Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title, and it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
Here's Wesley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
San Antonio. Wesley.
And he's good on the second. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Young outside. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Young sets a screen for Trent. He feeds it to Young. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Achua.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Doug McDermott.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Traps in the tray.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Here's Wesley. Misses from short range. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Doug McDermott.